Hong Kong director Dante Lam has been hailed as the next John Woo, but there are key differences in the two action gurus' style of directing. While blood, guns and violence take center stage in both directors' films, John Woo focuses more on aesthetics and style. Decked out in trench coats, his stylish leading men often go into battle, two guns ablazing, amidst the confetti of flying bullets, and all in beautiful slow-mo, so that the audience can drink it all in. Often described as akin to ballet, these epic shootouts are dubbed gun fu by film buffs. They are definitely iconic, but appear rather unrealistic. Dante, on the other hand, tries to keep it real on screen, with all the goodness of grit and grime. A gun fanatic himself, he is particular about how his actors wield a firearm, and he often personally demonstrates to them how they should brandish rifles and handguns.
导演，我能感觉到他对枪的那种喜爱。在现场，他胸前永远挂着一把枪。
我从来没有看过其他的导演是开枪的，叫 action 砰砰。
His leading men also usually engage in gritty hand-to-hand combat, often set in cramped spaces and framed in tight shots, which adds to the claustrophobia, aided by the use of handheld cameras. And if their style differs, their plots even more so. John Woo consistently explored the theme of brotherhood in his films, such as A Better Tomorrow, The Killer, and even the recent Red Cliff. Brothers, sworn by birth or in spirit, are pitted against each other and often end up on the opposite sides of law. The prime example being De Long's gangster versus Leslie Cheung's cop in A Better Tomorrow. And while at first glance, Dante's The Viral Factor features a similar plot, with Jay Chou playing a police agent who struggles to reconcile with his estranged brother, a wanted criminal, this theme was not explored in Dante's earlier films. Instead, he usually brings to the fore the dynamics between a cop and a criminal. Case in point, the Stool Pigeon, which tells of the relationship between an inspector and his informant. And lastly, John Woo often throws in a dash of symbols in his movies. As fans would know, doves are one of his trademarks as a director. But it's not just a bird-brained obsession. He once said in an interview that violence in his films was a means to communicate his anti-war and anti-violence ideals. And doves, which represent peace, love and purity, made their way into his films as a manifestation of these ideals. And that's how John, as an auteur, distinguishes himself from Dante. John Woo's creative vision across multiple films makes for a unified and cohesive viewing experience. Still, with John Woo semi-retired and his peers like Benny Chan and Johnny To distracted by other film genres, Dante looks set to remain king of action films for a while. In particular, critics pointed out that he has done well working with a bigger canvas this time with The Viral Factor.
其实因为这一次我希望改变一下我讲故事的方法啊，比如说之前真人现人，到现在我很想换一个故事方法，所以就选择了这次以节奏为重的一个开始啊，所以整个戏差不多有80% 是动作戏。所以每一天都是在拍动作，其实每一场戏，每一天对台前幕后来说也是很艰巨的一个任务。虽然是一个动作戏，动作的戏，但是里面的每个人的情感都是很饱满的。希望你们看完那个电影时候，离开那个电影院，在那个走道上走的时候，好想一下那个电影给你的一个点。对那个家人多爱一点。
So watch the movie and judge for yourself. Next, find out more about these dangerous stunts in the film.